Good evening, investors. A fixed trader here tonight, and I want to talk to you about the stock chart for MFST, Medifirst Solutions Incorporated, which is an OTC markets traded stock. So, as I begin here, let's start from the top and work our way down. So the first indicator I want to point out here is you'll see the RSI is currently sitting at about the 45 region. You've got the 5-period RSI sitting just below the 14-period RSI here. There's a separation of about 1 between the two. So as you can see, we're about to get that bullish crossover with the 14-period RSI getting crossed over by the 5-period RSI. So watch for that indicator crossover. That's going to be one of our first bullish indicators as we head back up. Also, you'll notice that both indicators are right below this 50, which is the entry of the buy zone here between 50 and 70. So we want to watch for that crossover into that region with both of these indicators as well. Now, working our way down here, let's point out today's candlestick. You'll see we closed at 11 cents today. We closed at the high of day, which was also the open, and we got a dragonfly doji. And basically what this candle means is that at the end of the day, the buying pressure came back, the bulls took charge, and it looks like it could be an optimistic start for us tomorrow morning. And tomorrow is Wednesday, the 7th of May, 2014, just for the record. So we're watching for that. We're watching for some nice action in the morning based off of this nice close today. Now, we also closed at a resistance area, so we really want to see this 11-cent area fall as our first resistance here. And then after that, we're really looking at this this next level around 13 cents. That's going to be one of our next challenges. Just keep in mind also that resistances and support levels are more of zones than just set lines. So we're really looking to just bust through that whole area versus just that particular level in terms of the line at 11 and 13 cents respectively. Now let's talk about some short-term momentum indicators. You'll see that we got our nice golden cross here, which basically shows that the short-term momentum is overpowered historical records. So our 50-period simple moving average crossed over our 200-day simple moving average, and that is a very bullish sign as far as short-term momentum goes. Next up, you can see that our 13 EMA is also sitting in this 11-cent area. Crossover of that is very bullish, as you can see from looking at the history of the chart here. When we previously crossed above that 13 EMA, we saw very nice moves up. This one hit 17 cents and came back down, tested the 13 EMA here, crossed back over, and ended up actually coming back up to hit 22 cents. So as you can see, this 13 EMA is very, very important on this chart. This stock plays very well into it, and we are about to cross that. If we break that 11-cent area, that's what we're going to be looking for, is a nice solid move up. Now also in the same area, about 11 to 12 cents, we've got this Parsar indicator here. Basically, that's a trend direction indicator. If it's on top of the price, it generally means short the stock. If it's underneath, it means buy. Keep in mind it's a lagging indicator. It's not perfect, but it works well with the ADX indicator. The ADX indicator is a measure of trend strength, and as you can see, the bearish trend is currently in charge, but it's currently also at 8.33, which is very insignificant. To be considered significant, it has to be above 20. So you can see just from looking at this that the bearish trend has weakened here. And the bearish trend really started when we started seeing a decline from these highs at about 22 cents here, seeing some consolidation here. So seeing that bearish trend weaken means that a bullish trend is starting to form here. And that becomes evident just looking at the accumulation that we've seen here. So that will lead me to the accumulation indicators really quickly. Let's talk about the ROS, or the AccumDist and OBV really quickly. You can see that both indicators are trending up nicely in agreement with one another. That means that the volume backs up the accumulation here. That's a very good sign. We've seen a lot of accumulation on this particular consolidation trip here, as can just be seen from this nice range trading here. Now let's talk about the CMF, the Chaikin money flow. You can see that it's currently sitting at 0.186. Which is pretty good. I consider 0.2 to be pretty bullish and 0.4 to be very bullish, extremely bullish actually. So sitting at 0.186, pretty bullish here in terms of accumulation. It also backs up the fact that we've seen accumulation, as do the AccumDist and OBV indicators. So as far as accumulation goes, we're looking good. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, I wanted to point out that since our Parsar right here at about 11 to 12 cents area, when we cross this 11 cents and actually hit that Parsar, it's going to flip and it's going to reset the trend to be bullish, which should flip this green line here to be above this this red line, which will again make the ADX into a bullish trend strength indicator instead of the bearish one. So keep your eyes on that. And finally, short-term momentum indicators aside from the 13 EMA. I wanted to point out that the MACD and the tricks are both right on the verge of their crossovers. They are literally pretty much touching right now, and we really want to see those crossover pretty quickly. That would be one of the first indicators that we could look at too, since it's already so close to getting that crossover. That would be one of our first signs that things are about to get pretty fun here. So all in all, just to point out support ranges really quickly, watch the 10-cent area, and the 9-cent area has also been a crucial level for this stock. So watch for that 11 break. That's really one of the first things we want to watch for. Keep your eyes on those momentum indicators. The accumulation indicators are showing solid ground here. They're showing that people have been accumulating a lot of shares. I'm not a professional financial advisor, so please don't base any buy, sell, or hold decision on anything I've said. Watch this video for entertainment purposes only. Thanks for watching, and good luck trading.